It's barking on about 7 o'clock in the evening. And Shirley is safely in the truck where it's warm. And I'm not. But I've got my coat hanging up by the neck. And this is what's been going on. I haven't been here all that long, probably about 3 hours. It took me an hour to change the fluid in the transcription in this. Has an overdrive type D, and when I put it all back together, I serviced it and put filter in it and done some other stuff to it and filled it up with GL90, and it refused to work. So the transmission works good, but the overdrive didn't kick in. So I changed that out and I put some 30 weight non-detergent in it. Let's try that, shall we? But the place where everything is in a bad place. Such is life. Anyway, tonight I put the rest of the snaps and stuff on my top, on the hood, and with a little bit of straightening, I think all the wrinkles will come out of it fine. So I ain't too excited about wrinkles since I'm all eat up with them. But there it is. Used lots of implements of destruction, and also used my heater, as one of my commenters said. Put it up on my stand and stuck it in the window, and I don't know, I guess it helped stretch the stuff, released it, and there it is. And it's all its loveliness. Still needs to be cleaned up, as the rest of the car does. So it got most of the major attention tonight. And what made me get out here so late is I started to get off early and messed around and grabbed me some food, and that food didn't agree with me, so that took me about 2 or 3 hours to get rid of. So anyway, here's the here's the implements of destruction. My handy dandy hole punch, good for making gaskets too, boys and girls. You can just dial up to whatever size you want and punch it through. So I punched my holes for my snaps, crammed my little snaps in there, and beat it with this little snap tool. Woo, woo, woo. And of course you're supposed to take the thing off and beat it against something, but I didn't want to take them snaps off because I don't. So I put the snap tool at the end of one of my body hammers, and I held that against it, and I come behind it with this hammer, wham wham. Of course I hit my hand more than I hit it, but my hand's used to it. And then to finish it off, I use old Columbus here. I don't know why there's such a long handle on that, because I only grab it about right there. Which one of my shop teachers said, "Rains, you grab that handle on the end there. That's what they got that there for." Oh well, we fixed him up. Anyway, and here is a puller I made that pinches the vinyl, and you can pull with it. It won't hurt it. So there's lots of different ways to skin a cat. And all this stuff here probably it's got some things I need to put on the inside. But hallelujah, I got the rest of it done. So I can go home and rest on my laurels, or my hearties. What can I show you? Well, that's it. There's the old hood, stiff as a pine knot. And poor Harold, he didn't get nothing tonight. Bless his heart. And he needs it for sure. I got a head being built for the little rascal, and I got some fellers looking for me some parts, and that's where that lays. And so far I got it coated where it won't rust. And I think that's oh, there. I hate drop lights, or trouble lights, what I call them, or something else I call them. But anyway, give it another good little short look here. Once I get everything, all the parts, I'll finish tearing it apart and give it a bath and start making it pretty again. These little English cars are really neat. The engines are for sure. They've got some flat-headed screws, cap screws, or whatever you want to call them. They probably have a cool name for it. And then when you get this front plate in, they got some little bitty wooden. My eyes! Man, your dad burned the light. Anyway, right here is a wooden wedge that you whack in there. And there's a wooden wedge right there. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. They're pretty cool. When I got my first gasket kit for the Spitfire engine, it come with these 2 pieces of wood in it. I'm going, wow, surely I can find that out. And I finally did. So you whack, once you get everything lined up, and I think tightened, glued and tightened and prayed over, you cram this wood in there, and you whack it with a hammer, which I love anyway, and then you saw the tops of it off, and there you go, a perfect seal. I thought that was just groovy. I think it is pretty cool. Don't have such an array on the back. It's got probably a little more normal thing, although some of these I think it's got a rope seal for the rear crank. And I'm an old aficionado of them, having been brought up by a bunch of old stodgy mechanics. I think I've got it, and the Crossleys has got these too. Where are you, Larry? Measuring stick. Yeah. Anyway, somewhere in here, I've got some of this stuff to make rope seals out of. Can you see it? Dang. I think I've made a Benny Odom on this. But anyway, I've got some of that stuff, and it's all pretty cool round stuff. It's got the graphite in it, and all, who knows what all else is in it. But anyway, yeah, get in there, you measuring stick. Blah. Yuck. I'll put that on there. I guess I'm going to have to let y'all go. I've been watching all your videos and tried to see Professor Darren back in shape, or back on the tube. And haven't heard anything from Mr. Bruce. He's gonna kill me. Nickel nose. Haven't seen anything, but I figure he's been working his tail off doing all sorts of cool stuff. So we'll give that to Mr. Bruce. And there's a lot of more of you that I haven't seen in a while. So gee, would like to see you and catch up with you, and or mustard with you, or pickle relish. I don't like pickle relish, but anyway, if I'm running out of stuff, and no faster than I can work on this stuff, and then I feel like working on it, y'all have to give me some ideas, because I've run out of ideas. So I'll just twiddle my fingers, and somebody will say, "Hey, Cutworm, why don't you show us the so-and-so, so-and-so?" All right, watch this. Hold my root beer and watch this. So anyway, I'll say sayonara to you. I love yous, and y'all take care. Bye-bye.